Bandidos, it's Tuesday, November 29th, and that means it's vendor reset day. And we're gonna see if there's anything good at the vendors. Let's check them out. Here we are at the main vendor at the base of operations. And first up is Emmeline's Guard, an SMG with perfect preservation, which killing an enemy repairs 12% armor over 5 seconds. Headshots double that to 24%. Really good SMG, actually. Often slept on. This one's not very good, though. It doesn't have very good rolls on it. Moving on. We got a Vector, Vindictive, Val, Pistol. Not very good. Backpack, Sokolov Chest, not very good. And nothing great. Here we are at the countdown vendor, and we got the Grudge, and it's not in very good shape. It comes with perfectly vindictive, which gives you more crit chance and crit hit damage, also to your allies. And we got the battery pack with the right rolls, status effects, and skill haste. Actually really good. It's not god rolled, but it's decent. If you don't have this, there it is. Comes perfectly calculated, which is also a really good talent. And the Carnage, and the rolls on the Carnage aren't that great, so I really don't recommend buying this one. But it does come with perfect sadist. Here we are at the clan vendor. Here we are with the test subject. The rolls aren't horrible, but it's not great. It's a very good assault rifle. Everybody needs this. It comes with perfectly in sync, which is for 40% skill damage and weapon damage combined. And then we have the Rigger backpack with health. Everything's got health on it today. Ugh. And we got a hardwire mask with skill damage, Eclipse with skill damage. That's a not bad one there. Military M60, Lovac, Heliguard, Tactical Ump, a CTAR, Badger Tough, Empress. Oh, there's a second piece of Empress on our way to making a good status effects build. So we have the backpack at the countdown vendor with skill haste and status effects, and here are the gloves to match it. Moving on. Here we are at the theater settlement, and we have the Fox Spirit knee-pads for sale again. This is what was for sale last week. These ones aren't very good, but if you missed out last week and you're new to the game, then you probably need to pick these up and just roll them out in the direction you need them to go. But yeah, these are essentials for anybody, basically. KSG shotgun. Yeah, not very good one. Let's just keep going through this quickly. No. Nope. Okay, we're at the campus settlement, and we have the Punch Drunk mask. Ooh, it's a really good one. This is a great one. I already have it, so I'm not gonna buy it, but Douglas and Harding gives you 20% pistol damage, so really good. And it also gives you 20% headshot damage, which is the highest attribute in the game on the secondary attribute slot. And this particular one has the really good crit hit damage roll and a really poor core attribute roll. That means you could re-roll that core attribute to blue or red or yellow, a skill tier, whatever you need. Great for the cowboy builds, like for rifle builds like the 1886, or pistol builds for the Regulus or D50 or the Liberty, and of course any of the marksman rifle builds like the White Death or the Nemesis. So very good mask, definitely buy that. All right, SR1, not very good. Just gonna go quickly through this. China Light, Walker and Harris. Hey, that's actually a really good complementing holster right there. Same deal. You could put it on the same build, as a matter of fact. That one had crit damage, so if you are gonna run that Punch Drunk mask, you're probably gonna go the crit direction. So this might go for a different build, but same diff, you could put headshot damage here, weapon handling here, and then change that core attribute to a skill tier or a red core or a blue core, depending on which type of build you're trying to make, and get that Walker and Harris 5% weapon damage. You're most likely gonna be running the Chain Killer chest piece with this that has perfect Headhunter. So you'd be rolling this to get that 5% additional damage to armor, which is not a bad option on sniper builds or Headhunter builds. Really cool. I actually recommend buying those too. All right, the campus doesn't usually pull out. Very good campus. Here we are at DZ West vendor, and we have the Baker's Dozen. Boo, this is not a Dark Zone exclusive, so I don't recommend you buy it. Plus, it's not very good rolls, but it does give you perfect lucky shot. And we're just gonna quickly go through these other things because I don't typically recommend you buy anything here unless it's very unique and you can't get it elsewhere, or it's difficult to get it elsewhere. And let's see here. Ooh, y'all knee pads, actually. That's really interesting. Repair skills, status effects, and a blue core, all at the 3/4 rate. Not horrible. It's for pretty much a niche build there. So I don't really recommend you buy these, especially with Dark Zone credits. But yeah, it is kind of interesting. I don't know what I would do with those. But there you have it if you have a build in mind. If you didn't know, Y'all Gear is DZ exclusive. Here we are at DZ South, and we have the Devil's Due backpack. Oh, really cool. Oh, and this was a good one, very unique. So this is a Cheska named backpack, and it is a Dark Zone exclusive, I believe it is, yeah. So it's gonna give you that 10% crit chance. It comes with a red core, and this one's got crit chance already on it too, which is really good. I usually like my Cheskas to run that way. And it has hazard protection, and so that's why I said it's really sort of unique, because 2 pieces Cheska also gives you that hazard protection. So if you're looking for max hazard protection type builds, you usually wanna run 2 pieces of Cheska on those, and then have that hazard protection in that secondary attribute slot. So, and to have your Cheskas on your chest and your backpack is actually pretty unique and difficult to do. And this one is set up so that you can do that. And then that would allow you to run improvised pieces on your gloves and your knees and your holster. So this is actually really good. A nice path to 100% hazard protection or bleed resistance if you're looking to make a build for the backfire or something like that. If you got the DZ credits and you like those types of builds, then this is not one to pass up on. It gives you perfect clutch, which is great for any weapon with a high rate of fire. So if you are below 20% armor, critical hits repair 2.5 missing armor. Kills allow you to repair up to 100%. That's the key part. Armor for 4 to 10 seconds based on the number of red cores you have. So basically it's like, I mean, it can get you like 99.9%. I know it says 100%, but it's basically 100% armor on kill. So the first part is about getting you to 20%, which is the effective armor you need to stay in the fight, which is about 20% armor. So that's really nice. So it keeps you in the fight. But once you get that kill, every crit after that gets you up to 100% armor on kill. And you got 4 to 10 seconds to do that based on how many red cores you have. So yeah, I just read that whole thing all over again and reinterpreted it with my language. So it's really handy. And so if you do a good job of chain killing, that means you're potentially always in the realm of being able to heal yourself up to 100% armor. If you're running and gunning, this works out. So the only thing I do recommend is a higher RPM weapons with reasonable amount of accuracy. So the faster you're critting, that means the faster you're healing. If you're missing a bunch of shots, that means you're not healing at all. Also, if you load up on a bunch of armor, then you're weakening perfect clutch. So these are for fast kill, high powered builds, in which can grant that build fast time to heal as well as fast time to kill. So really cool backpack. Definitely recommend it. If you don't have it, I have a couple of these, so I'm not gonna buy it. So let's see what else we got. ACR, NSYNC, Police, Magnum, Preservation. It's the right setup, but not gonna buy it here. Ace's backpack, Hunter's chest, 511. Not very good rolls. Gila gear, another one. This one matches that Y'all knee pad that we saw for sale at the other vendor. It's got repair skills and status effects and armor core, and this one's got unbreakable. That's kind of interesting that it matches that, right? Moving on, here we are at DZ East vendor, and we have the Commando, which is not a very good setup. The core attributes aren't very good. And so the Commando is an SVD, and it comes with perfectly naked. Yep, but we're gonna pass on this one. Another SR1, military RPK, Heartbreaker, Rigger. Lots of repair skills today. Everything's got repair skills. Look at that. You guys seen that? We're seeing that everywhere. Isn't that weird? Look at that. Repair skills, and the Golem Mask with more repair skills. Weird. Xena. Oh, this one doesn't. Look at Hazard. So this one matches that Cheska backpack we just looked at DZ South. So Hazard, protection, and crit hit chance. And what's actually unique about this, I don't recommend you buy this one because you can easily farm it, but 3 pieces of Xena Getica gets you that 10% crit chance. So if you're looking for 100% crit chance, 2 Cheska, 3 pieces of Xena Getica, and a Y'all will get you there. All right, here we are at the New York base of operations vendor, and we have the Carbine 7 assault rifle, and the setup isn't very good here, so it's gonna be a pass. We got the Black Market M60, ACS shotgun, sledgehammer, a first wave, Wyvern, Badger Tough, Empress holster. Look, more repair skills and status effects. Didn't we see this at one of the other vendors? It was the gloves, actually. This is the 3rd piece. so at the countdown station, we saw that Empress named backpack, and it had status effects and skill haste. And then we saw the gloves at the clan vendor, which also had status effects with skill damage. And then here's the holster, your 3rd piece of Empress with status effects. So there you go. You got all your pieces. Have fun. And here we are at Benitez. We got a FAMAS for sale. It's not a very good one. And it's got strained. Another military M60. A Resolute. A D50 with rate of fire. That's kind of interesting. I'd rather have a damage talent there, but it does have killer. Could be decent for a crit build, but the rolls aren't that great. Walker and Harris chest piece. Rolls aren't that great with entrenched. Cheska, Guard, mask, crit chance armor regen, and pretty good armor, but the chill out mask is better. Hey, I want you guys to know that today's a big day because the golden bullet is active, as you can see, and you have 6 days and 18 hours left from this moment to farm the hell out of it. And so I'm going to be streaming this today. In fact, I'm probably streaming it right now. So check me out over there. See you guys in a bit.